I'm glad my hobbies include like being very immature on the internet. You know, I used to beat myself up about that all the time. You know, loser, hanging around, talking about fatties, being a fatty, talking about fatties, bullying dirt necks on the internet. But I'm not mad at that anymore. Okay. You know, things could be worse. I know what you're saying. I'm a sicko, and that's fine and that's fair. That was pretty funny. And you know what? You can't even be mad at it, Chantel, because that's some good advice. Instead of crying to your beezers for donations, instead of giving your farts away for free on live stream, why don't you just start charging for them? There are some sicko degenerates out there that are willing to whip out their credit card and slide it down your dirty asshole and pay for those farts. I'm just saying, you know, Candy made a great suggestion. Maybe you should consider it. Mainly Maine, hey girl, filming the outside of the building, I'm going to be completely fucking honest with you, is real fucking creepy. Like, if you're willing to put yourself out there to that extent, can we get a fucking picture in the wild? Can we get some video footage of Chantel getting on the elevator and collecting her DoorDash delivery? That's worth it. That's called the exception to the rule. I don't want to see no fucking creepy video of you proving that you know where Chantel lives or that you live in her video and it's all dark and you're showing them. No, bitch, show me Chantel collecting her DoorDash delivery. If you're going to do it right. I don't know what is so fucking hard for people to understand. If you were going to involve yourself into the Chantel verse, can you fucking get it right for the love of God? She just said the other day, I was listening to it, and me and Sam were listening at the same time, and she was talking about going down the elevator. I was like, you know that bitch didn't go nowhere. And she was like, yeah, I know. I was like, you know where she went? And she was like, yeah, to get her DoorDash. She's done gave it away that the DoorDash delivery people do not deliver to her door, so she has to leave her apartment to collect her deliveries. So again, if you're going to put yourself in a position like that, make it worth it. I want to see Chantel in the wild with her bad knees and bad hips collecting her deliveries. Or don't bother. I don't give a shit about seeing Chantel's building. I don't give a shit about seeing Chantel's elevators. I want to see her wobbling, scooting with her bag in hand. That's all I care about. I know you were getting your DoorDash on payments, Rosie. Show us. That's the kind of shit that I'll pay. Listen, you want to know how you want to know how you're going to get me to sign up for Patreon for $35 a month? I'm going to tell you. And I promise you, if you make a video and you show me all of your afterpays for DoorDash, I will sign up for your $35 a month Patreon. Say less. Show me.
I didn't record that part because it was just me writing for some time. But people express in users.
If you just show me your DoorDash deliveries, I'll pay the $35. But you're going to have to make it worth it, okay? If you want the community to come over and pay the $35, I don't want to see you just sitting in your kitchen crying about your monetization. No, baby, you're going to have to work for it. Show me your door. You got a Ring doorbell, Rosie? Well, do you? Speak up.
Spirituality in different ways.
You just let me know, all right? And don't tell me I didn't help you out in this stream. No appreciation around here whatsoever. I swear to God.
And
Yamano Zami says, next stop is OnlyFans. Still waiting on the Foodie FFG OnlyFans together. Ugh. Could you imagine that? I'd watch it. I'd pay big money to see that, actually. Hey, Cancer Warrior. Good
for, and of course I will.
Are you kidding me? Lip gloss? Nobody wants to see a 700-pound lady rolling around and cooking. I sure as fuck do. Listen, big fan. Big fan of that content.
This is my dream, and like there is parts of this that I want, but
not only do I want to see a 700-pound lady rolling around in her kitchen cooking, I want to see the 700-pound lady's house. Show me your bathroom. Show me how you clean your home. Show me all of it. I do.
This like 90-day period.
I don't think that Salah is physically attracted to Chantel, but again, I think they get along great. They have the same personalities. They play in each other's diapers, and I don't mean they play with shit in each other's diapers. Let's be clear about this. What is this position? What is this? This is different than ceiling. What are we calling this look, guys, ladies? Hold on. Is this a Life by Jen look? You got a grocery cart in that motherfucker too, Chantel? That's going to Smee. One for the memorial. What do you guys think? If Chantel really got into that sector of the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like the OnlyFans and shit like that, I think she would do pretty good. I really do. For the cringe factor of it. You know what I'm saying? I'd sign up. I wouldn't miss a post. I mean, I guess if she started charging something ridiculous, I'd wait for the leak or something like that. I'd be there though for all of it. And a lot of you other sickos would too. You know what I mean? And then it's not just us sickos. I think people who are actually like turned on by shit like that would totally be all in for Chantel to do that kind of work. She'd do well. She sure would. Go ahead, Chantel. I mean, now you got another layer to add on the fact that you're not just a death fat anymore, Chantel. You're a physically disabled death fat. Like that is a selling point to some people. You can actually market your content just like that. Physically disabled, death fat, stuff I can't say. Stuff I can't.
Like we're saying, putting in.
I don't think she's in a closet. I think she's in a bathroom. I think she's got her laptop. She's sitting in the bathroom. She's got uncontrolled type 2 diarrhea. She hasn't been able to stop eating since this whole thing happened, hashtag no small portion. So she said, hey, I just can't just not go live. People are going to wonder where I've been. So she's got her laptop and her bad internet connection, and she just sits there on the toilet, and every couple of minutes or whatever, she mutes and she slides whatever she needs to slide out of her nicotine asshole. And then she comes back and she reads Chantel, gives her the business, tells her how she's doing it all wrong and how she's got it all figured out. And then she mutes again. And I really do feel like that's more than likely what's going on right now.
In that effort.
Anyway,